Infinity Windows, Part 2. The Special Window. To the right of the Information Index window on the Take Message screen is the Specials window. This window will display any special messages that have been entered into the account by a shift leader and/or a dispatcher. These special instructions override normal protocol listed in the info pages and can be used to tell operators and/or dispatchers who's on call for the office, when the office is closed for a holiday, when a client will return to the office, etc. Always read the specials on every account to make sure you give callers the correct information and that messages are delivered to the correct person using the correct method. Each account can have up to 8 specials. If there are multiple specials, then press the special key on your keyboard and then message next or message last to navigate through them. If a special is needed on an account, contact your shift leader immediately. Specials typically have dates to show how long they're valid for. If you encounter a special that is expired, notify your shift leader to remove it. Many times, a special will be entered on a house or an internal account as a reminder for staff and/or to communicate important information. Above is an example of a special reminding all staff to go to account 82 each day to read the posted information. This particular special was entered in on February 7th, 2013. Information Pages window. In the last row on the left side of the Take Message screen, below the Information Index window, is the Information Pages window, commonly referred to as the Info Pages or Protocol. Info pages tell operators and dispatchers how to accurately handle incoming calls and what to do with the messages. Other information may include dispatching instructions, no response protocol, and/or the client's office hours, including their typical lunch period. The last page of almost every account shows the client's address and phone number. Note: unless the client specifically allows information to be given to callers, never tell callers the client's personal phone number or other private information. Remember, the way to scroll through the different pages is by pressing the Info Last key, which navigates to the previous info page, or the Info Next key, which navigates to the next page. Here's some more examples of info pages. The first shows your basic dispatch instructions. So that for non-urgent calls, we auto-deliver it. For an urgent call, we contact the on-call doctor. For the second page, that has no response procedure on there, which is going to be handled by your shift leader. And on the last page on the bottom, it shows the office information. It says the name of the office, the address, their hours, their phone number, their fax, all of the pertinent information. Message window. In the last row at the bottom right of the Take Message screen, below the Specials window, is the Message window. This is where you type in the information obtained from the caller. Each message can have up to 24 lines. It contains information our client expects us to gather from each caller. Operators use the message ticket in the message window to know what questions need to be asked and can help with call control. Also, this assists operators in knowing where to put information if they are actively listening. To navigate from field to field in the message ticket, use the Tab key, or click on the necessary field with your mouse. To move back a field, you can use Shift and Tab. The general rule is every field in the message ticket must be filled in. If the caller doesn't have a piece of information, you can say unsure, and if it's not applicable to the message, fill in the space with NA. Here are sample message tickets. The one on the top is from Infinity. It just has your standard information of first and last name, phone number, doctor, whether or not the call is urgent, and the regarding. You'll see these little brackets here. You can see those are all the information that's going to be sent through a text. It's going to be within these brackets. So they would not get the first name. They would just get April. And they would not get the last name here. They would just get Smith. Whatever it is you fill in between the brackets is what they're going to get. So if you see here, is your call urgent, is not in brackets. So though we do fill it out because the dispatcher needs to know whether it's urgent or not urgent, so they know how to dispatch it, the on-call is not going to get that when we send it to them. And then the regarding, you can go all the way through to this bracket. At that point, you can't type anymore. If you go below that, they will not see any of it. You would have to put your own brackets around it. And then this message ticket here is a IS account. And so you would select from the drop down yes or no on urgent, and you would fill in the different questions as you go down.